today is also going to be a Nova Drift day. There is another speedrun we're going to look at that mentions in the rules the wild metamorphosis requirement, but doesn't seem to mention any of the difficulty modes. So we've turned off all the ones that are going to make it hard. We've kept the two that are probably going to make it fast, and I think this means we get to do a different build. So I don't think we're going to do... You don't really want to... Okay, I guess we do... I don't like starting with the rocks because they're kind of slow, but we did get the experience for a gun, so I guess it's probably fine. Yeah, we don't want any of those. We want Firefly. And then we've also got, I guess, Solar Heart. It's there. We'll get it. Yeah, we've done Barrage Railgun a couple of times. For the Annihilation mode, which seemed like it worked. I didn't actually want to be shooting those guys with a railgun at all. I wanted to be doing the danger sets. Like, we can take a position as well. We're just having a very spicy start to this, which is fine. Yeah, that was not a quick clear. Never mind. Yeah, the other speedruns in the non-Annihilation categories all do battery pulse things, and I'm pretty bad at both battery and pulse, so we're not going to do those. We're going to get double rampage because Firefly likes rampage, and yeah, we're going to do a thing with the insect princess of danger shimmies. We are going to, yeah, just do stuff like that. Basically, the space critters cannot handle how hot my shimmy is. This exhaust that I had that is now permanently there because of the rampage is incredibly damaging, is also incredibly damaging right out of the gate, which means hopefully it will get us through the early phase of not really having a build online yet, and then this gun we're going to get rid of eventually. We do not want two more rampages. But yeah, the idea of barrage railgun in the Annihilation mode, at least my understanding of it, is that the Annihilation adds a bunch of extra hit points to bosses, and so we need some kind of massive single target damage to quickly push through bosses. And then, I don't want any of those, Candescent's pretty important. Then add things like the Ricochet and the Splinter, and turn it into a kind of screen-filling, wave-clearing weapon to get through the earlier levels quickly. And then the thought process was, well, if we're not adding all the other boss hit points from the other Annihilation difficulty modes, can we just get something that does a much better job of just clearing a screen? He said, struggling with exactly that at the moment. Also, I just like Firefly. I'm not going to claim that I'm good at it, but I like it. And so the plan is going to be, we're going to have Firefly to kind of use the danger shimmy to get us through the early part of not having a build online, and then we're going to go build Dying Star and hit everything all at once, and hopefully get away with not having as much single target damage, because we're not doing Annihilation, and we don't have quite so many... Should we just get that now? Let's just get it now. Yeah, so we're not doing Annihilation, and the bosses don't have quite as many hit points. We want to do kind of a bit of a moth impression in here. Yeah, we'll get more of them. And yeah, we're just going to buzz around here inside the light bulb of Station Omega. We're going to get it killed before it's even finished its first firing sequence, so that's a pretty good thing. I guess Discord Orb's going to be pretty good, given that we are doing a lot of wild mod stuff at the moment. We're not really progressing the things we really need to for our build. Like, we need to... Yeah, Purification's actually pretty good. Everything we're going to be doing from here on out is going to be fire damage. We do need hull strength. I have to remember that I don't actually have any of the regeneration stuff. Okay, I guess I've got purification for healing, but we are not actually in a position where we can take Dying Star yet. We need to get things like none of those. Multiple Defiances, channeling and core shielding, things that sound like the defensive talents. They've got statistics that might trick you into thinking that they're defensive talents, but they are offensive builds because they build into Dying Star, which is basically the wide-scale version of space critters not being able to handle my danger shimmies. Basically anywhere on the screen. Do we take multiple defiances? No, we take absorption. Oh yeah, we haven't got any of the regeneration stuff yet. We should get regeneration as well. Let's just get Dying Star, I guess. This could go very badly wrong in a couple of ways, but also it's a speedrun, so we're in a hurry, and the less we think about things, the better we go. And also we're killing things pretty quickly, right? Like that's how that works, so we might lose our shield a couple of times, but we might also get to the regeneration ticks that we need to, with all the experience we're gathering, before we actually run out of hit points, so that would be exciting. I probably could just warp from one place to the other. It's probably faster. Yeah. So we in fact did not get all of the ticks that we needed to, but we've also just done, you know, nearly all of the boss damage to Scion, and there we go. So none of those, the agility I wanted, that was not the level that, I mean, I guess probably the correct play in that case was to re-roll for rapid regeneration, because that was rapid regeneration, rapid reconstruction, whatever. The fast one that takes the shield away, because that will help us stay alive through all of this Dying Star stuff. And this Dying Star will just hit basically everything at this point. That will hit me, it's fine, there we go. There's also 2 hypermetabolisms there, which also is a thing that we want. I don't even remember if I have... I don't think I have the adrenal module yet, but that's also a thing we want because global damage is nice. Why am I keep getting hit by all of these comets? It's not great. Let's get efficiency, because that will definitely help us recover, because that will boost all of these recovery rates as long as we are not firing, and now that we have hidden power, we are not firing at all. So those guys can go away. This guy can also go away. Don't want corrosion. Agility does have some turning speed boosts, which we like. I like the turning speed boosts. All the things that are also thrust boosts are also a thing that Firefly likes. I mean, it's another comet. I'm just going to get hit by every comet. Yeah, we can just do like a little spin there. The danger shimmy is strong. All of these guys... I think I like not having to aim. I think that's a thing that is good. And also those guys didn't quite get as close as I would have liked there. Can we get... Okay, we're going to get another 2 of these. Do I also have... I think I have another... I think I have 2 solar hearts, don't I? Is that one of the reasons why this regeneration rate is struggling? Which is also completely fine. Like, I am fine with just... Like, that's what I want the Warbringer fight to look like. Can we get... I guess we get... Can we do 2 Defiances? Yeah, let's get 2 Defiances. That's going to help us with the self-damage thing. Plating is also going to be good. It's going to help us with the Discord Orbs. I think I have the Solar Hearts, which means it's also helping us with fire damage and therefore global damage, because everything we're doing is fire damage. Yeah. I think... Yeah, a pair of hypermetabolism is also going to be a good play, I think. I'm just going to spin around here, get close to all these guys. Dying Star doing a lot of stuff. Oh no, there's a Adrenal module. Now we will get decent value from... All these guys and their shields. Yeah, now we'll be able to get decent value from hypermetabolism when it turns up. So yeah, we're like 9 minutes in, which I think is probably okay. I mean, the good battery pulse builds are already done with the entire category by now. Like, they have killed Cyan and moved on. We are not that fast, but it's okay. We've got Dying Star, and we've got a black hole, so that's great. This guy can go away. Can we get... Yeah, we don't want another 2 Solar Hearts. I would really like hypermetabolism. Hey, 2 hypermetabolisms. So now we lost the... I don't really think we necessarily... I don't think I even mind about those guys. We don't really need... And we're also, as a Firefly, pretty nippy and don't even have to worry about falling to black hole ourselves. We don't really need any more... In fact, I think after I've got the 2 hypermetabolisms and the adrenal module and all this other stuff, I think I just ignore mods and just focus on putting my danger shimmy in the faces of these monsters, these space critters, and yeah, just covering Scion in fire, and we might be pretty good. Yeah, there we go. 10 minutes and 20 seconds or something. And now I think we, yeah, get things we didn't use. Because the last rule of the speedrun is we actually have to complete the run because there's some diagnostic statistics or something at the end, on the end screen, that help confirm that it's a valid run or something. I'm not really paying attention to those specifics. So yeah, so now we just run around a bit more. Maybe we see if we can do the achievement for how many Discord orbs we get, or maybe we look at getting the achievement that for giving away all of the hull and shield stats to Obsession, because I'm pretty sure I have both of those, and we could just get more Defiances, Power Reserves, Rebuke. Rebuke will be survivability, and I think at this point, having completed the bulk of the speedrun fast enough for my purposes, we are actually going to worry about survivability, because now we want to get to the point of getting enough further levels to get either all of the Discord orbs or all of the Obsession penalties or whatever it is we're going to be doing. So yeah. But yeah, this is endgame Firefly. This is just floating around, not caring about stuff, danger shimmying everything. These guys appear and then disappear, and it's fine. Yeah, and we could, because the rampage will keep the danger shimmy at maximum output, even when the thrust is not at maximum output, which is a nice trick, which lets us like accelerate somewhere manually and then turn around and just kind of slide backwards a bit. And yeah, these snakes are going to have a real problem with all of this at the moment, and we don't even have rupture. This is just all of the fire damage output. Let's get some slipstreams. I think we're just going to take, because we've got the Obsession, I think we're just going to take whatever wild mods we can, and that either ends the speedrun if we just take too much damage, or gets us towards a Discord orb achievement, or gets us towards an Obsession costing us lots of points achievement. But all of this is still pretty manageable. I think we are going to prioritize defensive wild mods if we can. The Masochisms, the Defiances, just because more Rampage? Friendos. Let's get Friendos. Because that's going to do a better job of getting us further through. Like, more Rampages at this point is, I don't think it'd be helpful. More Scorching Wakes, yeah. Just all the fire damage, sure. Those are going to be good. I think also 2 hypermetabolisms is probably all I want. Let's try not to get hit by things. Let's try and recover some health. Yeah, and I think we've also got the multiple ricochets are not going to help. We still haven't got kinetic boost. Is that thrust? Have I done the entire Firefly speedrun and not taken improved thrust? That would be also pretty funny. That would be a pretty funny thing to realize at this point, a couple of minutes after a speedrun is finished. And we've got some Dreadnought. I don't actually know how these guys perform against Dreadnought. For whatever reason, all of the losses I've seen when I've been doing this non-annihilation speedrun have all given me the earlier like the chronologically earlier in development history bosses. Like I haven't seen a Dweller. It's always been Seraph, it's never been Glaucus. I don't know if that's a thing that... what of these do I even want? I do have some rerolls. Skirmisher... Oh yeah! We did that entire run without even getting improved thrusters. That's pretty silly. Oh well... Roguelikes. Yeah, I don't know if the other bosses, the Glaucus, the Dweller, the Dreadnought, the Serrano Titan, or whatever it's called, I don't know if those are only supposed to be in other waves, or what. But yeah, it's probably fine. We're kind of okay now. We're just like putting a bunch of fire around the place. This is Firefly having a little like post-speedrun party all to themselves. Yeah, it's kind of a dance-off, I guess. Behold my mixtapes, you cannot handle this fire, basically. Do I want... Yeah, I mean, I could get extra rampage for the lols. I don't really want... Yeah, evolutionary niches are good things to be picking up. Let's not get hit by this stuff, because I'm pretty sure part of Firefly's body kit is also self-damage resistance, which is also going to help me survive versus Dying Star, which is currently one of the concerns. And then the other concern is getting myself killed to Obsession, but also that's kind of an achievement, so I don't really mind. Yeah. This is about the point where I think I've run out of commentary. Oh, second Dreadnought. Okay, that was a lot of damage. Let's try not to die to either of those things. I don't know what Dreadnought does with a black hole. Is Dreadnought okay? Dreadnought is kind of not okay. Poor Dreadnought. Snake is also not okay. I'm kind of fine. My main problem is struggling to control the rampages and the extra thrust and all of that. But these guys can also just kind of go away. Don't know how much those are going to hurt. Oh, this dude's with shields. Can we find more Scorching Wakes? Sure. I don't see any way this goes bad. Yeah, this is normal and fine, isn't it? This is a normal thing for a Firefly to be doing. And yeah, I think all of these things being fire damage, and me also having the Solar Heart, which I think maybe I look at get. If I get my Solar Hearts, I'm just going to die, and then I won't be able to get either of the achievements relating to either. Okay, this is... Yeah, that was a lot of damage. Unlucky. Okay. Yeah, we had the Obsession, we had... I don't know how far away I was from getting either of those achievements, but maybe because I didn't have a shield, we didn't get... I either didn't get enough wild mods, or because we didn't have a shield because we gave it away, we didn't get the achievement for Obsession taking away our stuff. Anyway, it's fine. That was a speedrun and then some other stuff, and we eventually died, and that was fine for me. Not great for all the space critters that couldn't handle my danger shimmies along the way, but, you know, speedrun is fine.